Alright, I'm going to show you an app today called Hudl Technique. It's an app that used to be called Ubersense. It is a program for analyzing video. If we search here for it, it's called Hudl Technique, but it's spelled H-U-D-L. You just search for Hudl, it'll come up. It's the one in the top middle there. It does have other options. Huddle's used in a variety of ways, but this is the one we're looking for here. It's used in a lot of sports analysis, but I'm going to show you how I use it in my law practice. So if I open it up, you can see a few of the videos I have loaded in of my clients, of myself, videos I've used in analysis. So I'm just going to open one up here and kind of show you some of the capabilities. This is a videotape of an HGN field sobriety test. It gives you a number of ways to view your video. You can zoom in, you can bring it right in on your client and the officer. You can view it in slow-mo, in slow motion at half speed, quarter speed, eighth speed, but we're just going to be looking at it in full speed. So as we play it, you'll see his hand moving, and with that, with the scrubber bar on the bottom here, see it moves back and forth. You have the ability to scrub that video back and forth just by swiping at the bottom. It's great for finding an exact frame of a video and setting the timing of your video to work with other videos as well. The abilities that it has to edit this video come up in this upper right hand corner here. This pen gives you the ability to draw on it with a pen. You can draw any type of squiggly line you want. You can draw arrows pointing to whatever you want. You can draw boxes. It just helps you to draw and make the drawings look nice and clean with the form shapes without having to draw them yourself. It's got a capability, not that I would really use it in this sense, but you can even do angles. Obviously the angle is not going to be accurate unless you get the distance right, but you can move all 3 points of those angles. Oops. And the nice feature about this eraser is you can hit the X and you can delete one at a time. You don't have to clear all. But one of the ones I use more than anything is just the straight line, because in the HGN I can put this line right at eye level or slightly above, as the manual states that they're supposed to put the stimulus. I can draw it where an officer might approximate 45 degrees, which would be the edge of the person's shoulder. I can certainly change colors of what I'm drawing on there as well. Put a line there. In this instance, he's holding the pen. The pen is sticking up above his hand, so the green line is probably where the stimulus should be, but the red line is showing you exactly where it is, and as it travels. So I can put those lines on there, then I can play the video, and you can see exactly how he moves that stimulus, and analyze your video that way. Now, a nice part of this app is your ability to compare two apps side by side. So in this instance, I can compare with one of my videos, compare to your videos. I'm nice enough in my office to have my own resident expert across the hall. So I had him do a HGN on me, and I can zoom in on his administration, zoom in on the officer's administration. I can scrub these videos back and forth. So tell this one to play. So as he's moving it, and as the officer is moving it, I can move these as I see fit in order to get these exactly where I need them and play them at the exact same time. So if I put a line right at slightly above eye level, you can see that that is right where my expert is moving the stimulus as compared to where the officer is moving the stimulus. Once you have these on here, it's a great tool for showing a judge or even a jury how poorly an HGN is performed, or how well it's performed, or how it should be done correctly. So this is a great tool for doing this. It's even got the ability to overlay. So you could put the two videos one on top of the other, if you would. And you can fade between the two. So you can put them, you can transpose them in order to compare them in that fashion as well. So if I take this one, I put that one right there, slide it back to the other side, select that video, then I put them in the middle. I can put them actually right on top of each other, and let's see if I can get them right on top of each other. Put them right on top of each other, and then press play. So you see the officer moving it and the expert moving it. This is my favorite way to do it, but it's just giving you an example of the capabilities of the program, and you can fade between the two. So it's a nice feature. I prefer the side-by-side because of the visuals you can get that way. But there you go. It's a great app. I'm going to show you a little finished product of when I did scrub them together real quick here. Let's see here. Oh, wrong way. There you go. And if you didn't know, on the iPad, if you use a 4-finger swipe, you can switch between windows. So before I opened this video, I had the App Store open and 4-finger swipe again. I had VLC open, where I have the recording of a prepared video I did using these two examples for use in court. So you can see that they started at the same time. You can see a difference in the pace the stimulus moves and the positioning of the stimulus and everything you need in that sense, and export it. So you can use this in VLC, burn this to disk, whatever you might need it for. So great for in-court analysis video, live drawing on your video like you would, like an ESPN announcer would, analyzing a football game. But it can be used in field sobriety tests as well. So there you go. I hope that is helpful to you, and I hope it helps you in your next case.